On a sweltering afternoon in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13th, Donald Trump was addressing his fervent supporters at a rally when suddenly gunfire erupted, causing indescribable panic. Fortunately, 78-year-old Donald Trump suffered only minor ear injuries. But who was the shooter and how did the events unfold? After the chaos, security forces took control of the situation. 2 people were seriously injured and 1 man died, according to initial information from CNN and the New York Times. According to CNN, the shooter was quickly identified by Secret Service agents who shot him dead. He was a very young man, and although he shot the former president, he was not an opponent of Donald Trump. According to CNN, the shooter was Thomas Matthew Crooks, a resident of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, a town located just a few miles from the rally site. Aged 20, he was a Republican sympathizer. Also, according to CNN, Thomas Matthew Crooks was registered as a Republican voter in Pennsylvania, and the 2024 elections would have been the first in which he would have been eligible to vote. The American channel spoke to his father, who said he was still trying to understand what could have happened. Now that the shooter has been identified, if CNN's information is correct, it remains to be seen what really happened. Did he shoot intentionally? Was it an accident? What is the real cause of this event? Authorities continue to investigate. Amid confusing reports, the Washington Post headlined that the FBI was treating the incident as an assassination attempt. It must be said that the man in question was equipped with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle and dressed in camouflage clothing, which leaves little room for doubt. The New York Times reports that the Secret Service said the gunman fired several shots from an elevated position outside the gathering. Condemnation of this act was quick, both nationally and internationally. From Zelensky to the last Democratic representative, everyone unanimously rejected this attack. Joe Biden spoke quickly about the facts. "I am happy to hear that Donald Trump is safe and doing well," he said. "There is no place for this type of violence in America. We must come together as one nation to condemn it." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, for his part, said he was simply disgusted by the shots directed at former President Trump. He added, "We can never say it enough. Political violence is never acceptable. My thoughts are with Mr. Trump, those in attendance, and all Americans." As for French President Emmanuel Macron, quoted by Le Monde, he spoke of a tragedy for our democracies, specifying that France shares the indignation of the American people. In a campaign as polarized as the one between Trump and Biden, this incident marks a dramatic turning point. Violence now erupts. It remains to be seen how Trump will handle such a sensitive subject. According to CNN, FBI Special Agent Kevin Rojek said during a press conference that the agency was surprised that the shooter was able to fire multiple shots during the Trump rally. Kevin Rojek explained, "We are still studying the security measures put in place by the Secret Services to understand what may have happened." He added, "There will be a lengthy investigation to determine what exactly happened and how the individual was able to access the location and with what type of weapon. All of this adds up to days, weeks, and months of investigation." At the press conference, Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens stressed that the investigation was crucial to helping authorities identify potential failures and improve procedures at the future. The investigation will provide answers to the many outstanding questions in this case. What pushed a young 20-year-old Republican to shoot his own leader? We will continue our reporting.